How soon do we forget how we felt? Dealing with emotions that never left. Play with the hand that we.
Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be doing my makeup and we're going to be talking about a few tests that I really literally just have to go through because I made a promise to myself that I'm not going backwards, and now I feel like that's exactly what the devil is trying to do to me, and I'm not going. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I seen this post a while ago, and I don't remember exactly what it said, but I remember what it said. And it said something like, if you know your weaknesses or something like that. I know what he is saying, but I'm not going to say what. Okay? Only because I feel like if you give too much of your business or too much of anything, then people going to feel like they know you. Or, for example, if I was to say, I'm looking for a certain type of person or friend or whatever the case may be, people will try to reach out to you and act like they're that type of person. Whole time they're not. So something like that. But yeah. So I found out what my weaknesses are. So it seems like those things keep trying to come back. And I don't like that. But now that I know that's what that is, I'm not going backwards for that. Because I already learned from my past mistakes, and I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. Hold on, I gotta get my mirror. Okay. Okay. So yeah, first situation, I was praying. First situation, I was praying of a certain prayer that I'm not gonna share for certain reasons. But anywho, I was praying, and after that prayer, I had a old situation come back, but only because I have to deal with this certain situation because I have kids with this situation. But they came back saying they wanted to have conversations with their kids whole time. No, I'm not knocking that. You could talk to your kids, whatever, use that as a reason to get back into your life. And I feel like that's what this situation is always about. But I don't know. It just be weird how the situation always play out. So let me take this down because it's heavy. You don't have to know what I got going on in my lifestyle or in my life in order to do so. Okay, so I feel like if you don't do that, but don't use me in order to do that and try to figure out how I'm living now or try to fit into my life and you know that's not how you are or what you're trying to go for. Like, I don't know. I feel like people be trying to act like they a certain way just so they can act like they're trying to get close to you, or to see how you really think, or to see how your mindset is, or how you moving, or whatever. But whole time that's not their lifestyle. That's not how they trying to be for real. They just trying to be a distraction. And I don't know. It's not my place to lead. No, I'm not leading no man. I'm not leading you. You're supposed to be leading me. But until I find that for real, I'm not interested. And I don't care who you is. I'm not interested. And I'm not going backwards. I done seen the red flags. I know what I need to stay away from. And it happened too many times for me not to know, and for me not to pay attention and be like, okay. Because if you keep making the same mistakes, you're going to keep end up in the same situations. That's not what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to grow. And now that I see that I am growing, I see these situations still trying to reoccur, and I'm not going backwards. Second situation. How can I even explain this one? It was a situation that I was in that I know, well, I thought it was cool at first. But then once I found out the truth and everything, I was, I ain't did no makeup yet. Once I found out the truth of everything, I was still talking to this person and I knew the truth already. And I was basically playing myself because I knew I shouldn't have been in that situation. But because I stayed around and was telling myself false things. So because I was telling myself false things that wasn't true, I kept staying around just so I could be like, oh well, if it is true, then this will happen, and if it is true, then all this and that. And you just end up hurting yourself in the long run, because if a situation is for you, you're gonna know. You're not gonna need signs to tell you that it's not. Because once you feel in your heart that it's not, you probably shouldn't be there, and you're just wasting time. Your sign is you asking for a sign. If somebody is for you, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. No matter how much you like the person or whatever the situation is bringing you at the time, if it ain't peace and happiness, that situation is not for you. And sometimes you just have to learn the hard way. And that's what I had to do, because the situation was playing itself out perfectly right in front of my eyes, but I was blind, too blind to see, well, to tell myself the truth of what was really going on. Even though deep down I already knew what was going on, I didn't want to believe it. So, anyways, this situation, it tried to come back, and I'm not going. I'm not going with that. Certain ways that I was living my life. Love you. Certain ways that I was living and doing certain things, I can say I shouldn't have been doing. And now that I know that, I'm not going to be going backwards and trying to do it again, because why would I keep putting myself in the same situation and I already know the outcome? Especially if you have a girlfriend or a wife or a fiance, whatever the situation is, You do not need to be messaging me at all. And I feel like people be in relationships and they not really happy. Or if you is, of course, y'all gonna have tests and all that, of course, too. But if you're in a relationship, you need to be focused on your partner. And if you're not focused on them, you probably shouldn't be with them if your mind is everywhere else. But I feel like some men are very greedy and they have a woman and they feel like they need five more for whatever reason. I don't understand that. I still don't understand that. Because if you're in a relationship and you trying to act like y'all so happy, you just need to be by yourself. Like I really don't understand that. But it's not for me to understand. I'm not in a relationship, so it is what it is. Only relationship I'm in is the one with Jesus. That's the only one I'm worried about. The only person I'm worried about pleasing. And if you're not him, I don't care. I do not care. I just feel like men need to do better. If you're in a relationship, please just focus on her. And if you're not happy, get away from her because you causing that girl trauma. And especially knowing that Valentine's Day just passed, I'm so grateful and thankful that I don't have, or I'm not in a relationship with nobody and I don't have a boyfriend because society will make you think that on those type of days you need somebody, and knowing dang well you've been happy all your single life, and then Valentine's Day come and you like, oh, all these people are in a relationship and I don't have nobody. Girl, you knew that for 365 days. And now you're going to try to let the internet trick you into thinking you need somebody to love you. If you don't pick that Bible up and get into it, honey, like the man ain't die for you, and you worried about these greedy males who's probably going to disrespect you behind your back or in your face. That is not the type of love I want, honey. They buying you roses and balloons to cover up what they really doing, and material gifts and stuff, so you won't question what they really doing. Me, I have questions and I'ma ask them. But I thank God I didn't put no primer on, but I thank God that I'm not going through that. I'm so grateful. I don't have nobody. I'm recording. You need to go be on school. I'm grateful and I'm thankful that I don't have nobody texting me or calling me talking about, oh, why you didn't pick up your phone? Or why you didn't text me back? What were you doing? Accusing me of the most. I'm happy I don't have to deal with that. And I know some people do just want to be loved, but that's not love. Of course, society is going to make you think that you need those things, but don't lie to yourself. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by social media, because everybody ain't happy behind the camera. You'll never know what's really going on. That's why people shouldn't idolize people's relationships, because you don't know what they got going on for real. They look perfect and happy on the internet, but when the camera cut off, what they really going through. And my face looks crazy. Well, idolizing people, period. Celebrities too. Then people be all heartbroken, like Nicki Minaj, for instance. Her little rants that she going on, and people be all, oh my gosh, I loved her so much. How could she? Well, if you read the Bible, honey, you would know. It's saying there that people that you idolize is gonna let you down, and they gonna show their true colors when the time is near, honey. That's why you shouldn't be idolizing these people. You don't know them. You don't know what they got going on. It's okay to like somebody, but once you start worshiping them, honey, you done lost yourself. Look crazy. Okay, now, next situation. Next situation. Okay, yeah. Next and the last. When I was younger, I had this one situation. Well, let me say relationship. And they really, 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 really traumatized me. Like, it's really crazy. I'll never forget it. But anyway, this situation recently just tried to come back too. And it's like they're coming back to back. That's how I know it's a it's gotta be a test. Like there's no way all these people is just popping up out of nowhere. And why now that I'm trying to get closer to God? Like why now? That's how I know it's exactly what it is. In this situation, no. They know better. Like this person knows that they shouldn't even be talking to me. They know this. And it's crazy that they would message me. Like, I kid you not. One situation happened last night, the recent one. And they in a whole relationship. Well, supposed to be. I don't even know what that's about. And then this situation messaged me this morning. Like, what the heck? And then when I was just telling y'all about, I woke up. Mind y'all, they was messaging me. I woke up and they blocked me because I wasn't going. I was not going. And I'm just so proud of me. And I'm just happy I made it out of that stage, that phase. I'm glad that I'm letting God lead me and not my flesh, okay? I'm not going backwards. And that's a promise. And I meant it, and I'm standing on it. I'm standing on business. I don't have time to be playing with these little boys, just trying to get into people's heads. And then y'all, mm-mm, no thanks. And especially if you did me wrong, too. No, no way. There's no way I can go backwards, knowing what I know and going through what I had to go through. just to get here and the things that I had to feel. You know, that'll be so, it'll be dumb of me to do so. I just can't do that to me. I love me, and I have to show myself that because, girl, you do not deserve disrespect in the bottom of the barrel niggas. Like, girl, you are the prize. No matter how bad these niggas want to be the prize, y'all are not. Like, y'all are not. And y'all be so sassy thinking y'all are. I forgot what the meaning was to be a man, if you ever even knew. But I'm glad I made it through those tests. I know there will be many more to come, and I'm going to be paying attention to the signs. But I have a lifestyle that I have to get to, and that God told me that I can have, and that's what I'm getting to. All these little mind games and find themselves away from me, actually, because I'm not going, so don't even waste your time, because I'm not going. I'm not going. Say it with me. I'm not going. For real though. Once you know better, you just have to do better. You just have to. In order to get to the next level, honey. It's like playing a game at this point. But yeah, I'm grateful and thankful for the guidance that God has given me, because He's definitely leading me, not letting my flesh lead me, believing in His word and trusting in Him, because I want genuine love, not lust, okay?
Mama,
What?
I never ate a strawberry, blueberry pie.
No. But yeah, I'm doing better since I know better. That's all I care about. And that's all I gotta say. But y'all can keep watching me do my makeup. Oh, I'm so proud of me, y'all. I'm so proud of me. Better come out with me and drink your problems away. I'm happy I don't have those type of people in my life. I'm irritated now because I don't even know how much I got over the freaking recording because my mic died. That's so irritating. Hopefully y'all got the message. And if not, Jesus. But anyways, I was saying I'm happy. The knowledge I do have. So if I am to come across situations like this again later in the year, that I remember and don't make the same mistakes again. Freckles. I don't know why I'm obsessed with freckles right now. But I am. Got this hair. Little me and my daughter hair this color for Easter. That's gonna be cute. Got us some beads. It's gonna be our color we wear. I'm excited.
Hey, I have a question.
I'm grateful for the life I have. Even though I didn't understand it at first. I was just like, well, nobody like my friends. Now I see the real people, the right and real people will come along in this time. And when it's done, they're gonna be the right kind of people. And genuine people. That's what I'm excited for. The next chapter. And keeping the knowledge that I have. So situations like this, when they do come up. I got these cutesy leggings. I'm gonna be careful with them. Oh, I'm putting makeup on them. Those for $2. Had to snatch them up because I love a good deal, honey. I could never do this. So we're gonna try this. This is hard to do. That's what we got so far. I'm gonna make it darker. And we're gonna see. But let me check on a little kid real quick. I think I'm finna finish the rest on live. Yep, that's the rest of the video gonna be. So I'm finna finish the rest on live. People be acting like they don't want to subscribe, but they want to watch. And I don't like that. No, I'm just playing. I be like that too sometimes. But if y'all like the channel, support it. And it's free. So subscribe to me, baby. I'm just playing. But I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all the finish look. So yeah, peace. We back. See the freckles. Thank you for watching. Like, clock it, comment, clock it, and subscribe. Clock it.